PC community. I'm kind of on the road. This is part two of showing some of the hip hop classes I got. Another angle of the room. I switched around, turned my chair around so I could take out some stuff. Never share with the hip hop cats out there. They're part of the community too, like I said, I love hip hop. This is part two. I showed one with the Bad Boys and Rockaway, Rockefeller Records and blah blah blah. So but this is some of the classics that we all grew up on. At least I grew up on. That I want to share. And of course, Kwame, the polka dots. Kwame, only you. Still got this record. It's unbelievable. Remember Biggie, Kwame, and those and polka dots. Kwame's still a bad boy. He's a bad producer in his own right. This one is Power. This is Chill Rob G. Somebody showed this a while ago in one of their things. I commented, said, he's from Jersey, which I believe he is. Underrated guy, brother. But this one was The Power. And then somebody else, another group came out with the same record, The Power. Except that he rapped over his, and then the other one you had the girls singing to it. So it was such a confusion of who's what, but I'll give him credit because his record was out first. Same music, same everything. Chill Rob G. This is another Chill Rob G. He was a bad boy back in the days. Very Afrocentric and conscious rapper. One of those conscious rappers out there. Another couple of rappers like that was, yeah, like that. De La Soul, 3 feet high and rising. The Daisy Age. They had a big influence on hip hop. Everybody started wearing their hair nappy, curling. Went from jerry curls to nappying it up, sloped. And this is the album. And I'm surprised that I kept it in this kind of condition. I might have to put this in plastic. The Daisy Age. They had everybody going crazy. They was wearing sandals, real earthy. But then after a while, that died out. So De La Soul is dead. Killed the daisies. The Daisy Age was dead. All of those sandals and you know, just it's run its course. So they came out with this album. Nice artwork. For my West Coast people out there, I didn't forget you too. I don't have too much of his stuff, but when I first heard this brother sing, the DOC, this is funky enough. This man was going to be huge. Still huge in his own right, but all produced by Dr. Dre. DOC. Terrible accident, and it's one of those things. Can't do nothing much about it, but hey, I found one here that it got wet since I'm showing the hip hop. Since we talking about Dr. Dre, y'all remember Michelle A, the first artist for Dr. Dre? No More Lies. Now the album is toe up, but the wax is pretty good condition. It's West Coast, Michelle A. I think they had a history, him and Dr. Dre and her. I'm not sure. Allegedly. Let's keep it going with the old school. Only Love. And this is a very hard to find one. As you can see, mine's is toe up too. Not because of this hit here. It's because Grandpa's Party is the hit on here. I should have did a needle drop. Grandpa's Party. This is straight from England. It's an import. But Grandpa's Party was the hit on this. Her tribute to Africa Bambaataa. Peace out to him. Only Love. Oh, there it is. Grandpa's Party. Underrated hit. That was a club banger back in the days. Naughty by Nature. I have a few everybody knows Naughty by Nature, but I have some stuff maybe you haven't heard of. I'm not sure. This one they did with Easy E just before he passed away. West Coast Boys. Naughty by Nature. It's called Only If You Want It. Let me see if I can get it focused. Easy E and Naughty by Nature combined and did a record. It's called Only If You Want It. Has that Naughty by Nature beat, but Easy E is killing it on here. Maybe a rare record that you would ever hear Easy E just spit through the whole record with no help. And produced by Naughty by Nature. Another Naughty by Nature collabo is called Live or Die. He did this one with Master P and Shock, Master P's brother, Shock, Silk the Shock, Mystical, all of them on here collaborated together. See, I like the collabos. You know, we all know when Naughty by Nature did Hip Hop Array and all of that, but when you start looking for stuff that they collaborated with other people and wasn't so much of a hit, but it was still a good record, very interesting. And of course, Naughty by Nature did a soundtrack for Juice, another underrated record, but this was definitely a club banger, Uptown Anthem. Really good rhythm beat on here. Of course, Tretch just killed the lyrics on this. Another group. This is such a good album cover. But this is nice and smooth. Now, this is when it was on Fresh Records. Now the hit on here was, of course, Funky for You. But the sneaky B-side record on there, No Bones and Ice Cream, was such that was a real crazy beat on here. That record, No Bones and Ice Cream. Funky for You was the hit, but the B-side, the album cover, and I still have this, and I'm glad I kept this in mint condition. Sorry, just putting things back in order. You know, I kind of like that. Keep things in order. Ed O.G. and the Bulldogs. This is for Boston. Roxbury. It must be the Roxbury Projects. I'm not sure. I'm not going to quote them. That's the zip code. Ed O.G. and these boys, they were bad boys. Representing Boston. Ed O.G. And these are back underground hip hop. Here's one. I didn't want to really show this one, but here's the Fushnikins. Y'all remember all of that? Well, that's when rap started getting real fast, like okay. And then they kind of had Shaq O'Neal rapping with him a couple of times, so they called him Shaq Fu and oh boy, Fushnikins back in the day. Now we always talk about Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five and Sugar Hill, but actually this was really their first hit on really an offbeat record label, the Younger Generation, Brass Records, the Younger Generation. And as you can see, it's Grandmaster Flash, Kid Creole, Raheem, Mr. Ness, Cowboy. This was a nice, smooth record. Same lyrics from the Sugar Hill one, Super Rapping, but different music on here. So I guess they, test press, test press, test press until they got down with Sugar Hill Records and did their thing. Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5. Let's keep it going with the Guru. Take It Personal. Take It Personal was a wicked beat. But the B-side, D-Wick, killed it in the clubs. Gangstar. Guru decided to get into jazz. Remember his Jazzmatazz albums? This is from the first one. This is just a single. This is the only one I can really liked. You know, I dealt with this one. And I was sorry I never bought the album, but at that time wasn't playing albums at parties, singles. And this one is French. Google. MC Harmony, Pancake. Very good beat. Many don't know that this is KRS's sister. Yes, she was rapping, and she was hitting it hard. The girl can rap and sing. Harmony. And I'm glad I had bought the single. It wasn't a hit, but still a good, good find for me. I'm so upset I can't find my Everlast record. Because Everlast did a record by himself before, everybody's, forget it. I gotta look for that out record. But this is House of Pain. And this is Jump Around. Tommy Boy Records. Tommy Boy Records. Jump Around. I'm not sure if it's hard to find or whatever. House of Pain. Or it's Kilted. Kilted on here. But I do have an Everlast single. I cannot find it. I have to look for it. That's going to be my search of all my records. If I can find that one, that would be great. I'm going to try to wrap this up because I'm almost at 11 minutes. All right, so I'll wrap it up with Kool G Rap, Poison. Not their first one, but, close to when they first started. Look at that big rope chain. Kool G Rap and Polo. Nice album cover. Poison. And we know what he has done for the hip hop and rap. I had some more stuff sticking out, but like I said, I don't want to waste nobody's time and keep talking because sometimes I get long-winded. But I'll show it in another one. That's why I made this part two. Peace out to everybody out there in the hip hop community, VC community. I mean, I'm peeping everybody's videos and hitting you up and liking it. And if it's anything hip hop you think I might have that you would like as a VCLT, hit me up. And I'm, no doubt willing to share. Peace out. Y'all have a good day.